In this in-depth guide, we delve into Domain 1 of the CISSP, Certified Information Systems Security Professional, Curriculum, Security and Risk Management. Discover essential principles, strategies, and best practices for securing your organization's assets and mitigating cyber risks. From security governance and policy development to threat modeling and supply chain risk management, we cover it all to help you excel in the CISSP exam and beyond. Don't miss out on this comprehensive resource for cybersecurity professionals. At the very core of cybersecurity lie the principles encapsulated by the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These principles serve as the bedrock upon which all security solutions are built. Confidentiality ensures that sensitive information remains accessible only to authorized individuals, safeguarding against unauthorized access or disclosure. Integrity guarantees the accuracy and trustworthiness of data, preventing unauthorized alteration or tampering. Availability ensures that critical resources and services are accessible to authorized users whenever needed, guarding against disruptions or downtime. However, as we navigate the complex landscape of cybersecurity, we must also be mindful of the DAD paradigm, the potential failure of CIA protections. Disclosure, alteration, and destruction represent the grave consequences of security breaches, highlighting the need for proactive measures to mitigate such risks. Moreover, the concept of overprotection reminds us of the delicate balance required in security implementations. While prioritizing confidentiality and integrity is crucial, excessive measures may inadvertently restrict availability, undermining the very purpose of security. Striking the right balance is key to ensuring a harmonious coexistence of these principles. Authentication, authorization, and accounting (AAA) services form the cornerstone of access control mechanisms, enabling organizations to verify identities, allocate permissions, and track user activities. By implementing robust AAA services, organizations can enforce strict control over resource access and ensure accountability for all actions taken within their systems. Additionally, protection mechanisms such as defense in depth, abstraction, data hiding, encryption, and security boundaries offer layers of defense against diverse cyber threats. These mechanisms, when integrated seamlessly into security architectures, bolster resilience and fortify organizations against potential vulnerabilities. Now, let us proceed to Section 2, Evaluating and Applying Security Governance Principles. In the intricate tapestry of cybersecurity, governance serves as the guiding force, steering organizations towards effective security practices and compliance with regulatory standards. Security governance encompasses a myriad of practices aimed at supporting, defining, and evaluating an organization's security posture. It involves a meticulous assessment of internal processes, infrastructure, and external best practices to enhance security management and resilience. Third-party governance stands as a testament to the interconnected nature of security. Whether it be external regulatory bodies scrutinizing organizational practices or organizations managing the security of their suppliers, the imperative remains the same: ensuring compliance with security objectives, laws, regulations, and contractual obligations. Through on-site assessments, document exchanges, and rigorous audits, organizations can gain invaluable insights into the security mechanisms employed by their partners, fostering trust and accountability within the supply chain. Moreover, documentation review serves as a cornerstone of security compliance. Failure to furnish adequate documentation, especially in the realm of governmental or military compliance, can jeopardize an organization's authorization to operate (ATO), or temporary authorization to operate (TATO). Hence, meticulous attention to documentation is imperative, ensuring alignment with regulatory requirements and organizational security objectives. As we delve deeper into the realm of security governance, let us remain cognizant of its transformative potential. By embracing governance principles, organizations can not only fortify their defenses against cyber threats, but also foster a culture of accountability, transparency, and continuous improvement. Together, let us embark on this journey of evaluating and applying security governance principles, paving the way for a safer, more secure digital future. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure and a sense of responsibility that I stand before you today. In the rapidly evolving landscape of cybersecurity, where threats are ever-growing and technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, the need for robust security measures has never been more critical. Today, we gather to delve into the realm of cybersecurity, exploring its intricacies, challenges, and most importantly, its solutions. As we embark on this journey together, it's essential to recognize the significance of our collective efforts in safeguarding not only our digital assets but also the very fabric of our society. Cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data, it's about preserving trust, ensuring privacy, and upholding the fundamental principles of integrity and accountability. It's about empowering individuals, organizations, and nations to navigate the digital landscape with confidence and resilience. Throughout our time together, we will dive deep into various facets of cybersecurity, from understanding and applying fundamental security concepts like the CIA triad to evaluating and implementing robust security governance principles. We'll explore the dynamic landscape of security functions, delve into the intricacies of threat modeling, and discuss the critical importance of supply chain risk management. But beyond the technical intricacies lies a broader imperative, the imperative to collaborate, innovate, and adapt. In today's interconnected world, cybersecurity knows no boundaries. It requires a collective effort, transcending organizational silos and geographical borders, to stay one step ahead of emerging threats. As we engage in dialogue, share insights, and exchange experiences, let us remember that our ultimate goal is not merely to mitigate risks but to cultivate a culture of resilience, one that thrives amidst adversity and emerges stronger in the face of challenges. So, let us embark on this journey together, united in our commitment to safeguarding the digital realm and ensuring a safer, more secure future for generations to come. Thank you. Now, let us explore Section 4, Types of Security Policies. Within the intricate framework of cybersecurity, security policies serve as the guiding principles that shape organizational security posture and govern the behavior of individuals within the digital realm. From overarching directives to granular procedures, security policies establish the foundation upon which robust security practices are built. At the apex of the security policy hierarchy lies the security policy, a high-level document that articulates the organization's overarching security objectives, scope, and goals. Serving as a beacon of guidance, the security policy outlines the fundamental principles of cybersecurity and underscores the organization's unwavering commitment to safeguarding its digital assets. Building upon this foundation, issue-specific and system-specific security policies provide targeted directives aimed at addressing specific areas of concern within the organization. Whether focusing on particular network services, departments, or system configurations, these policies offer tailored guidance to mitigate risks and enforce security best practices. The Acceptable Use Policy, AUP, delineates permissible behavior and activities within the organization's digital ecosystem, establishing boundaries and expectations for employees and stakeholders. By delineating acceptable levels of performance and conduct, the AUP fosters a culture of accountability and responsibility among users. Regulatory policies, on the other hand, ensure compliance with legal and industry standards, providing a roadmap for adherence to regulatory requirements and mandates. By aligning with established regulations and standards, organizations can mitigate legal risks and demonstrate their commitment to regulatory compliance. Advisory policies and informative policies offer supplementary guidance and information to users, providing insights into organizational goals, communication protocols, and permissible behaviors. While not binding in nature, these policies serve to educate and inform stakeholders about the organization's values and objectives. Beyond policies, organizations also rely on security standards, baselines, guidelines, and procedures to establish consistent security practices and protocols. These documents provide detailed instructions, specifications, and recommendations for implementing security controls and measures, ensuring uniformity and coherence across the organization. In essence, security policies serve as the cornerstone of effective cybersecurity governance, providing the framework and guidance necessary to navigate the complexities of the digital landscape. By adhering to these policies and embracing security best practices, organizations can fortify their defenses and safeguard their digital assets against emerging threats. Now, let's delve into Section 5, Threat Modeling. Threat modeling stands as a cornerstone of proactive cybersecurity, empowering organizations to identify, analyze, and mitigate potential threats before they materialize. By adopting a systematic approach to threat modeling, organizations can bolster their resilience and fortify their defenses against a myriad of cyber threats. Central to the threat modeling process is the identification of potential threats, which can be approached through various lenses. Whether focusing on assets of concern, analyzing potential attackers and their motives, or scrutinizing software vulnerabilities, organizations can gain invaluable insights into the threats they face and the risks they pose. Microsoft's Stride Threat Classification Scheme offers a comprehensive framework for categorizing threats, encompassing spoofing, tampering, repudiation, information disclosure, denial of service, DOS, and elevation of privilege. By classifying threats according to these categories, organizations can prioritize their mitigation efforts and develop targeted countermeasures to address specific threat vectors. Furthermore, the process for attack simulation and threat analysis, PASTA, provides a structured approach to threat analysis, guiding organizations through a series of phases aimed at identifying, analyzing, and mitigating threats. From defining objectives and scoping the technical landscape to conducting vulnerability analysis and risk management, PASTA offers a holistic framework for threat modeling and mitigation. In addition to traditional threat modeling methodologies, Agile projects can leverage the visual, agile, and simple threat, VAST, modeling method. By adopting an Agile-centric approach to threat modeling, organizations can integrate threat analysis seamlessly into their development lifecycle, ensuring that security remains a core consideration from inception to deployment. As organizations progress through the threat modeling process, they must prioritize and respond to identified threats accordingly. Techniques such as likelihood times potential damage ranking, high-medium-low ranking, and the DREAD model offer valuable frameworks for prioritizing threats and allocating resources effectively. In summary, threat modeling serves as a proactive mechanism for identifying, analyzing, and mitigating potential threats in the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity. By embracing threat modeling methodologies and adopting a systematic approach to threat analysis, organizations can fortify their defenses and safeguard their digital assets against emerging cyber threats. Let's delve into Section 6, Supply Chain Risk Management. In the interconnected world of modern business, organizations are increasingly reliant on complex supply chains to deliver goods and services. However, with this interconnectedness comes an inherent risk, the risk of supply chain vulnerabilities that can compromise organizational security and resilience. Supply Chain Risk Management, SCRM, represents a proactive approach to mitigating these risks, ensuring that all links in the supply chain are reliable, trustworthy, and resilient. At its core, SCRM involves assessing, monitoring, and mitigating risks associated with suppliers, vendors, and partners, with the ultimate goal of safeguarding organizational assets and continuity of operations. One of the key pillars of SCRM is transparency. Organizations must have a comprehensive understanding of their supply chain ecosystem, including the practices, processes, and security measures employed by their suppliers and partners. Through transparency, organizations can identify potential vulnerabilities and proactively address them before they manifest into significant risks. Another critical aspect of SCRM is due diligence. Organizations must conduct thorough due diligence when selecting and onboarding suppliers, assessing their capabilities, reliability, and security posture. By vetting suppliers rigorously and establishing clear contractual agreements, organizations can mitigate the risk of supply chain disruptions and security breaches. Moreover, SCRM necessitates continuous monitoring and assessment of supply chain activities. Organizations must remain vigilant, identifying and responding to emerging threats and vulnerabilities in real time. Through continuous monitoring, organizations can detect anomalies, mitigate risks, and maintain the integrity of their supply chain ecosystem. Collaboration is also paramount in SCRM. Organizations must foster open communication and collaboration with suppliers, partners, and stakeholders, sharing best practices, insights, and threat intelligence. By collaborating effectively, organizations can enhance their collective resilience and respond swiftly to evolving threats. Furthermore, regulatory compliance plays a crucial role in SCRM. Organizations must ensure compliance with relevant regulations and standards governing supply chain security, such as the NIST cybersecurity framework or industry-specific regulations. By aligning with regulatory requirements, organizations can demonstrate their commitment to security and mitigate legal and reputational risks. In conclusion, supply chain risk management is an essential component of organizational resilience in today's interconnected world. By embracing transparency, due diligence, continuous monitoring, collaboration, and regulatory compliance, organizations can mitigate supply chain risks effectively and ensure the security and continuity of their operations.